Hello peeps, so we're going to be continuing on with Act 2 of Homestuck. So, read your books, stay wary of these foes. Psst. Monsters, only stupid babies who poop in their diapers believe in that stuff. Also, I have new emotes, and I have a new little icon too now for my, channel points, because everyone who joins my channel is part of the Nug Army. Because Nuggies. Rose, you throw right out the front door. Straight. Where's the sound? Is the sound not working in this one anymore? So the sound's broken on this one. So you could either agree. It looks like Mom has satisfied her strife quota for the day. She simply returns to her housework. No point in going out the front door anymore. Might as well head out the back like you originally planned. Rose, first be the pony, second trample Mom. You cannot be this stupid pony, and frankly, you can't imagine why anyone would want to, but you give the pony a begrudging pat on the snout anyway. Her name is Maplehoof. John, turn around. Data structures for assholes. Chapter 7. God damn it, why do I even bother? The good news, finally your revolting incompetence can be put to use. Instead of accidentally firing a Silodex full of steak knives into a priceless oil painting or your beloved great aunt, you could turn that fumbling fury toward one of your foes as the ability to grasp painfully simple concepts. The bad news, I'm tired of explaining myself hoarse to your gibbering fuckwads. In this chapter, I will be phoning it in with the liberal use of diagrams and shitty clip art. What are you going to do about it? You are going to wiggle in your own vicious secretions. Vicosious secretions, like the worms you are, that's why. Here, learn something for a change. Pursue your lips together to form a stiff pucker. Apply them firmly, asshole notes. Pursue your lips together to form a stiff pucker. Apply them firmly to my rear end. I now pronounce you man and wife. Now get in the kitchen and make my ass dinner, bitch. Oh. You're trying to read, okay? This book is already unpleasant enough as it is without weird voices in your head nagging you to do things. Besides, I thought we already agreed there's no such things as monsters. Forward arrow! Fine, you'll interrupt your reading and turn around, but you don't see what could possibly be so... Oh my god, it's a monster. Exit. You leave through the back door. Nearby is the transformer, which distributes electricity from the underground generator powered by the river flowing beneath your house. The transformer was struck by lightning, though, and no longer works. You wonder if your mother has any plans to have it fixed. You guess she'd rather just play her mind games in a dark house like a weirdo. You can see the mausoleum and the portable generator across your backyard. You're almost there. Rose, use umbrella. You regather your items and begin the soggy trek of Mausoleum Ward. John, get up, John. This is no time for slumber. Strike. Rose, forget the W and make a haste to the mausoleum. Retrieving the W was had never even crossed your mind. It's just a stupid magnet. John, salvage your weapon and fight on. You said put the bunny back in the box. Now, why couldn't he put the bunny back in the box? Now, exult, victory spoils are yours. The amazing victory allows you to scale the first 2 achievement rungs of your Etcha ladder. You are now a plucky tot with a new feather in your cap to show for it. The Etcha ladder rewards your bold ascent with $125 boon dollars. You waste little time in storing them in your ceramic pork hollow. Additionally, climbing the rungs has boosted your gel viscosity and cash limit. By expending your cash limit, you've made room for all that nice grist you just collected. You now have 32 fragments of bill grist and 10 fragments of shale. What about that card? It seems the shale imp had allocated the bunny to its strife specialist. Sort of a stupid thing to use for a weapon, but you might as well grab it and stick the bunny in your strife deck while you're at it. It will at the very least be safer there. Okay. You group the 2 specify into your strife portfolio. No self-respecting strifer could be caught dead without one. Gather the scattered bits of your large hammer. Hello, Damien. I see your cute little emote. Thanks for popping in. Hey, you. I forgot where I left off. Gather the scattered bits of your large hammer. Oddly enough, it seems breaking the sledgehammer altered the apparatus from hammer kind to handle kind, even going as far as expelling the head of your smaller hammer from your deck to force compliance. You didn't even notice in the heat of the battle. You grabbed the sledgehammer handle, expelling the useless Harlequin figurine. Now repair the hammer. You merge the sledgehammer head with its handle and return it to your strife deck, repairing the hammer-kind apparatus in the process. The smaller hammer handle is ejected from the deck since, of course, handles of any sort no longer belong in there, obviously. Fine, now what? Dave is pestering you, but you don't have time to deal with his nonsense right now. Something is amiss in your room. You can't quite put your finger on it. Let me do something else real quick. Tweet. It's gonna take me a moment. I gotta go here.
1 o'clock.
Boop. Wrong button. Wrong button.
Mix all hand sanitizer with fun.
Drafts. This one. Post.
4:30, sneeze on a bus. 5 o'clock, catch cold.
Rose, hurry and activate the generator. You fire up the generator and drag a cord into the mausoleum. It, of course, would be foolish to run the generator inside a confined space. Generator safety is everyone's business. Okay, that's done. Sorry, I posted on my TikTok too to just let people know that I'm live. Okay, everything's updated. Do 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 do. Rose, defile tomb. Sorry, Jaspers, have to make space for the laptop. Besides, your final resting place is already a mockery. You should have decomposed years ago under a bed of petunias like a normal cat, not given to a taxidermist and fitted with a tiny custom-tailored suit, and then stuffed in a coffin built for infants. That's a little creepy. Rose, plug in your laptop. You plug in your laptop and connect to the internet signal again. Everything predictably falls out of your Silodex, but you're not about to get bent out of shape about it. You have bigger fish to fry. Looks like Dave noticed you're back online. He pesters you like clockwork. And then there's John. What on earth is he up to now? The door. John, look at the door. You're right. Didn't Rose yank the door off its hinges and prop it on your bed? Someone or something has put it back and left it slightly ajar. Incredibly alarming. Investigate. What? This is so outrageous. Rose, Pastor John. Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet, or what? No, for now I have retired to the safety of a smaller building, which is much closer to the forest fire threatening my residence. Oh, well, that's a relief. John told me to get at the game to help get you out of there, so I'm working on that now. Working on it? Yeah, my bro's coffee. Long story. Hey, don't tell John this, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little. You're referring to your brother's collection? I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool and all, the semi-ironic puppet thing, or whatever, or semi-ironic. Man, I don't even know. I'm just starting to think some of this shit is going a little far and is kind of fucked up. I've seen his websites. I like them. Haha, yeah, well, you would. Oh man, I wish little Kyle wouldn't look at me like that with those dead eyes. Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's real and he's talking to me, and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out. Interesting. Oh god, what did I just tell you? My dream? You're going to have a field day with that one. I'm currently scrawling notes furiously into one of the many psychoanalyst journals I maintain for you. Published papers forthcoming. Because, you know, it's not like either of us have anything better to do at the moment than to evaluate each other's radically deliberating pathologies. Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Oh, have you heard from John? He's not answering me. He won't answer me either, but I'm watching him. I suspect he is preoccupied with the fact that he just had a bucket of water dumped on his head by the ghost of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown. Alright, I'm out. Later. Interrogate this mad woman. Nana? Yes, dear? Wow, you scared the living daylights out of me. Well, I guess it was a really great prank. Good one, Nana. Anyway, are you really my dead Nana? Of course, John. I have come back to help you on your journey through the medium and beyond. I am delighted to see what a fine young man you have turned out to be, just like your father. Okay, I guess I will take your word for it. I don't remember you at all. My dad said I was really young when you died. Hey, speaking of which, do you know where he is? I looked everywhere for him. There's noises behind me. From the great beyond. Is my chat still acting up? Okay, chat's working again. Chat was broken for a little bit. Huh? No, I have it on emote only. Well, you can actually chat. It's on only emote only when I'm not online. Yeah. Your father was kidnapped. Oh no! When you crossed over the medium, he was apprehended by the very forces of darkness which your presence here has awakened. What? Okay, so what is the medium you are talking about? It is where we are now, a realm that is a ring of pure void dividing light and darkness. It turns in the thick of the Insphere, a place untouched by the flow of time in your universe. You mean because we're inside a computer or in the game software or something? A computer? Why, what is that, dear? Some newfangled contraption like the horseless auto boxcar? It's like this machine that, of course I know what a computer is. John, I was just pulling your leg. Oh, okay. No, John, you are not inside a computer or software or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear. The software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routines in a way serve to invoke this realm's instance, yet it stands independently of any physical machine and somewhat paradoxically always has. I'm not sure I get it, but alright. So, what do I actually need to be doing here? I think it would be best if we started with the big picture. Oh, the big picture. Above the medium, beyond the seven gates, residing at the core of the Insphere, is a place known as Skaya. Legend holds that Skaya exists as a dormant, a crucible of unlimited creative potential. What does this mean, you ask? I'm afraid my lips are sealed about that, dear. Ho ho ho! But needless to say, that where a realm of such profound importance is concerned, forces of light will forever be charged with its defense, while forces of darkness will just as persistently covet its destruction. And as it so happens, at the center of this realm, whose fate is in question, these very forces duel on a stage, stuck in an eternal stalemate. Yes, they have dueled in this manner forever, that is, until you showed up. Me? Yes, you, John. Before your mishap with my ashes, you may recall the sprite's previous incarnation, which resulted from its kernel's hatching. You see, this hatching occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels, one dark, one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before the hatch. One goes down to a kingdom entrenched in darkness, the other up to a kingdom basking in light. Each comes to rest in an orb atop a spire, of which there are three others in kind. The four spires are situated above a throne, and these two thrones preside over the two respective sovereign powers. And once the kernels are situated, that is when the game is afoot. The true war begins. Light versus dark, good versus evil. This is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose, without exception. A quest of fertility, then? Wow, really? Then what's the point? That remains for you to find out, dear. For you see, the journey you are about to take is the ultimate road of woe. For now, your objective is to proceed towards Skaya and pass through the first gate situated directly above your house. Not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you had better be prepared to sharpen your adventuring skills. How am I supposed to get up there? You build! I'm gonna build a home. Oh my gosh, thank you for the hydration.